Webb picked her pocket. Here's Rock Walter. Into the low post to Wells, and the Tomcats gave that one away.
Yeah, Daniels just tried to draw the charging foul. No avail.
All right, 40-30 now. Boyd County out on top. Here's Frank out on the far side, guarded by Walters now. 5:39. Frank, a turnaround jumper off of the glass, no good. Joy Wells comes high to get it out of there. I'll tell you what, with Wells now, Mark Ellswick in there, they got some beef, Randy, to go to the board. They certainly do. Here's Ellswick, a turnaround jumper on Daniel. He's got it. As Ellswick puts it up and in for his first field goal of the ball game. It is now 42-30.
Yes, and Daniels might be more aggressive, Mike. He's at least left his hands up in the air.
They didn't put the points on the scoreboard. Chief Clark wants to know why. And here's Farrell behind the back dribble. Now they put it up there. Here's Webb from 20. It's going to bounce in. John Webb is keeping Ashland in the ball game. He's got 14 now points, and the ball took a lot of bounce on it, fell through, and it's back to 10, 42-32 here in the third period of play.
Say it's 14 out of the 32. Big part. Did you say he had 14 out of the 32 points?
Yeah, right. Here's Ellswick. Has it planted away by Jerry Daniels at the high post. And we got a foul on Ellswick. Ellswick picked up his third foul.
I'd say Gary heard us just a minute ago.
Yep. 42-32, 4:55 to go. And second team foul now in Boyd County here. 42-32, 10-point spread by the Lions. The work has to be done. Here's Vince Ward. Back out at John Webb. He's got the hot hand. He puts it up no good. And Jerry Daniel fights for the ball and goes out of bounds. And nice play by Daniel, but it didn't work. He tried to bounce it off of Brock Walters, but missed. And it goes out of bounds. The Lions will have it. So coming back into the basketball game for Boyd County will be Mark Van Hoos, the 6'5 junior. He's back in. And going out will be Mark Ellswick.
Yes, that's the thing. Having a couple 6'5 boys like that, Mike, you can switch them in and out.
Well, they sure are. And I'll tell you, there's a mismatch over there with Wells and Vince Ward. Here's a nice pass inside from Sisler, and Wells puts it up anyhow. He fumbled the ball. He put it up, and I think Vince Ward might have had it. Yes, he does. Vince Ward picks up his first personal foul for Vince, and check that. Check that. It is not on Ward. It is on Jerry Daniel.
The third?
Yes, sir.
I think you'll see Haller going in now.
Yes, sir. Here comes Tim Haller off of the bench as Jerry Daniel picks up his third personal foul at the 4:23 mark. Wells puts it up and in. And at the line.
No, we were wrong. Daniel was staying in.
Yeah, and Vince Ward comes out. So the Tomcats need some size. Ward's only 5'11". And they need his height in there. They need Haller. Wells connects again. It's back up to 12, 44-32. And with the 4:18 mark, here comes Webb across the timeline. We might have a foul. 52 foul on Brock Walters. Blocking foul on Brock. And for Brock Walters, that is his first personal foul.
Yes, in a case like that, Mike, is just where fans forgot to tell him. He just blindsided him.
Third team foul now for Boyd County. Here's Haller out at long range now. Gives it to Farrell. 44-32. At the high post comes Daniel. He drives the lane. Puts up a 10-footer. It's going to be off of there. No good. And the rebound, Tim Haller comes in. Shoots it back out the Webb from 15. Goes. Webb has got 8 points here in the third period of play. And I'll tell you what, he's got 16 in the ball game. Here's Brock Walters. Nice pass on the baseline. Blocked away from Mike Bannon. Here comes the catch. Farrell on the run out. Puts it up no good, but he's fouled in there. No basket after the foul.
Where did Haller come from last possession?
Down the chimney, I guess. Okay, we've got time out with Boyd County out on top. 44-34. We'll be back in. Here's Summit Junior High Gymnasium. Mike Todd and Randy Mason on hand here. From Summit, we've got a dandy. The Tomcats are shy 10 points. They trail by 10, but at the free throw line now for the Tomcats will be Jerry Farrell. The 6'1 senior will step up there now. As Farrell has been there once tonight. He has missed. He misses again.
That's very unusual for him.
He's their best free throw shooter, no doubt about it, and their leading scorer. Yes, sir. He's the best free throw shooter. He's 0 for 2, though, tonight. He'll have another. And he puts it up. It's going to be good. All right, 44-35. The County by 9. They've got some work to do with Tomcats, too. Here's Walters down at long range. Tracked out there by Crank. It's going to be put up by Van Hoos. A good power move on the left wing baseline to put it up and in. Van Hoos makes the basket. And with that, we go by 11 now. 46-35. The County out on top. Here's a nice play. Tim Haller puts up a move. It's going to be fouled by Van Hoos. They set Tim Haller up at, rather, Jerry Daniel at the high post. He shot it off. And on the baseline, Randy in his perfect play, and he got the foul.
It is a good backdoor.
So Haller will step up there now. And the fouler comes up on Van Hoos. The foul's on Van Hoos, his second foul. Tim Haller will step in. He has 2 points tonight. He'll shoot the 2 shots in the act of shooting. Puts it up and in and out. No good. The Tomcats are having all kind of trouble against Fairview the other night. They had 20 out of 27 and shut the door on Fairview. There's now a shot. No good again. The Tomcats are in a nice spurt right now for the free throw line. Here comes the County again. It's going to be Mark Van Hoos shoots it out to Pistler. Steal by Crank, but he kicks it out of bounds. Scott Crank alertly dogging the ball out front and it stole away cleanly from Brock Walters. He kicked it and it went out of bounds on the bounce. So now here we come back into the backcourt. It'll be Brock Walters now. He'll be picked up by Crank at the mid-court strike. Walters down the left side, holds it high. Here's Sisler, turnaround jumper from 15, no good. Farrell with the rebound. Here comes the Cats. They trail by 11 at the 3-minute mark. Farrell drives the lane. Oh, nice pass by Farrell. No basket. And they're going to call the foul, I think, on Farrell for a charge.
Well, that's the prettiest hit.
Beautiful assist by Farrell. The basket is no good, and Farrell picks up the charge. Oh, a beautiful pass.
Ashland's going to need more of that, Mike. Take it to the basket. Try to generate some offense.
Pickle picked up his 3rd foul. And the team's second here as here come the Lions back up. Ahead by 11. Here's a pass into Van Hoos on the floater. No good. Daniel clears the board. They've got a foul in there on Mark Van Hoos. Van Hoos is 6'5", has his hands full with 6'11" Gary Daniel.
I got fouls on Fannin, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. I missed it. No, they changed it. They missed it. I thought I had it right. All right, Gary Daniel will step in now. Daniel for tonight, not having a great scoring night. Only had 4 points, a couple of field goals. He'll shoot the bonus here in the 3rd period of play.
I think it's 2 gimmies that Van Hoos is running out.
Yep. Gary puts it up. No good, and the Cats are still high score.
What is their shooting for foul line? Do you have it?
I don't have it right here. Here's a shot by Sisler from downtown. Sisler way out on the left wing, puts a 20-footer in. It's 48-35. Oh, boy, the Lions are starting to pull away now. 2.5 minutes to go in the 3rd period of play. Here's Farrell at the high post to Daniel. Puts it on the ground. Turnaround jumper. Good. Daniel gets the basket. And Daniel will get his 6 points. It is 48-37. Here's Brock Walters. Nice pass inside to Van Hoos, but Van Hoos travels with the ball. And on the turnover, the Cats get it back with 2:14 to go. Boy, Ashland is highest score from the free throw line. They have missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots tonight. 5 attempts and in bonus situations. Here comes in the 3rd period. Here comes Farrell. Farrell drives. He's got a foul before he got where he was going. And I think it's going to be a blocking foul against Boyd County. And it will be against Mike Fannin. Fannin picked up his 1st foul, the team's 3rd. And Farrell will be at the line. Todd Stye, here's a guy that came off of the bench and sparked Boyd County in the 2nd period. Out comes Fannin. He's back in.
He's a wire little player.
Yes, he is. And Pickle Farrell now. Jerry Farrell will shoot the bonus. The 1+1. The first one's up and good. The drought is over.
And he took the lid off of it.
Yes, he did. Nothing but nylon. And it is now 2:07 with 48-38. Farrell, the Cats are going to have to make these. They trail by 10. He puts it up no good. Out with the rebound against Boyd County. And someone threw some ice on the floor there. Now they got it out of there. All right, here's Brock Walters down the left side. Comes into the low post to Van Hoos. He closes it, can't get inside, and the Cats with a rebound. A minute 51. Here's Scott Crank trying to drive the lane. Can't. Shoots it off to Farrell, Daniels, and he gets a nice
didn't he?
Here's Brock Walters. We got a foul. Walters trying to move down the left fly wing, and we got a foul in there, and I think it's going to be, Haller tripped him on Tim Haller. Haller picks up his second, and the third for the Tomcats. Drew Hall jumps off of the bench now.
No.
He can't get in now. Too late. Trying to get him in. Ernie couldn't get him in, so they're going to have to wait a few minutes. Here's Walters now as Boyd County trying to attack the Ashland man-to-man. Walters, right side to Sky, is knocked out of bounds by John Webb. Drew Hall will come in. Let's see who's going to come out of there. It'll be Jerry Daniels. So Ernie Simpson is going to rest the big man and get him set now for the fourth period of play coming up in about a minute 21. He certainly didn't want him playing the fourth period with 4 fouls. That's true. So he gets him out, and in comes Haller. Here's Sky, a 12-footer, good. But Sky has hit 3 shots, 3 for 3 to this game. And it is now 50-40. As Boyd County trying to get out and keep that 10-point lead, that 10-point cushion they've got. Fans are throwing things out on the floor. Looks like a lot of ice. And time is called to get it back out off of the floor. Don Harden throws it off under the chairs here. A minute 06 to go. It's Boyd County 50, the Tomcats 40. And Farrell comes across the timeline. He was double-teamed in the backcourt. Gets it off to Webb. Webb looks inside, across to go to the top of the hole now. To Farrell, back to Tim Haller. Haller guarded by Van Hoos. Here again is Farrell, back to Webb. And Boyd County in a good man-to-man. Here's Farrell, takes a good pass, but no good. Can't get it, and Sisler with a rebound. Yes, Sisler has it.
Looks like they're in a 4-to-score offense, Mike.
It looks like it, doesn't it? And with that, here come the Lions now. Walters being tracked in dogs out there. Taken away by Scott Frank. And with 32 seconds, he'll Frank. He wants to shoot, cannot. Has it blocked and got a loose ball and a foul. Frank had it stolen away, and I think the foul will be on Brock Walters. And it will be. Yes, it is. Brock Walters picks up his second personal foul. And into the ball game. We haven't seen this guy in a while. Number 42, Tommy Salyer, 5'11 junior. Salyer had 5 points in the first period of play. And yes, he did. I'm impressed with Boyd County's depth, I'll tell you right now. The people that are coming off of the bench are getting the job done.
If you can't tell much difference playing, they all do an adequate job.
And Crank puts up his free throw. It is good. 50-41, the County out on top. Scott will have another. He has 7 points for the night. Bounces the ball, eyes the basket, good arch of the ball, nothing but metal. It's going to be kicked out of there. And here comes Van Hoos with it off to Salyer. At 25 seconds behind the back pass by Salyer. He travels with the basketball. He's in the hurry. So the Cats will have it now with 22 seconds to go. They'll probably set up for one shot. A minute ago at the end of the first half, I couldn't believe it. They went in with no shot.
I think the last minute 18, they got 1 shot, and that was it.
Unbelievable. All righty, here we go. Here's Farrell out of long range. It's going to be Haller. Looks inside at the 11-second mark. Farrell checks the scoreboard. 8 seconds. Gary Farrell puts it up, blocked. And Hall gets a block shot and puts it up and in. Drew Hall gets a big basket, and that ends the third period of play. It's Boyd County 50, the Ashland Tomcats 43, back in 60 seconds. Mike Todd and Randy Mason on the famous 14, WTCR here. On a Friday night, they've got a great ball game going, 50-43. The Cats got that lead down now to 7, 50-43. Boyd County was outscored in the third period, 17-14. And they were spearheaded by John Webb.
Yes, Mason made their foul shots, Mike. It's been about a tie game or awful close to a 1.
Ashland hit 7 out of 14 in the third period of play. So 50%. Boyd County 6 out of 14 for 44% in the third period. All righty, here we go. The fourth period is underway. Daniel gets it away, and John Webb cannot save it. Yes, he does. Nice play, and they wanted it over and back there, and it did not happen. It should have been, really, I think. At any rate, though, here's Frank. He puts it up. Good. Drives the lane. The basket is going to be good, I think. Frank got it in backcourt, got the ball up, and we've got no basket. No basket. Now they say the basket is disallowed, and the foul will be on number 42. And that, my friend, is going to be Tommy Salyer picks up his first foul. And with that, Scott Frank will go to the line. He has 7 points tonight. Scott has 8. So the Tomcats cut that lead now to 6 to 50-44. Scotty Crank up there. Fires the basket one more time. It is now 50-45. The Cats are on their way back. Here comes Todd Stein. And Boyd County will circle the wagon. Here we go. Stein works the right side. Ken Sisler has a jump shot, but no good. And they have a whistle there before the shot.
I think Farrell went through a pick exceedingly hard.
Okay. Farrell picks up another foul. That's his fourth personal foul. And it comes here with 7:40 in the ball game. All right, here's Sisler now. Drives the right side wing. Puts it up no good from Ken. And way high to get it is Bart Van Hoos. He puts it up on the glass, and he's going to be fouled by Daniel, I think it is. Yes, it is. Gary Daniel picked up his fourth personal foul. And with that, he picks up his fourth here. Seconds after, Farrell picks up his fourth. That has to be a key of the ball game right there.
Yes, we just started the last quarter. There's a lot of time left.
All right, there you go. Farrell and Daniel both in foul trouble. And the Tomcats are quite a different team without Jerry Daniels rebounding in there, I'll tell you. All right, that's the line now for the Boyd County Lions. Will be Mark Van Hoos. He has 6 points tonight. Puts it up good. This is Van Hoos' first chance at the line. He makes it good. Make it 7 for him. 51-45. Lions increase their lead now to 6. They'll have another. Mark puts it up. No good. And with the rebound, it's going to be Boyd County. Steins got it. 8 foot on the baseline. No good. Tipped up once. Twice in there. Lions haven't, but we've got some contact, and I think another foul. This time the foul will be, I think it is on Tim Howard. Am I right?
Yes, I believe so.
All right. Tim Howard picked up his third now. And the Tomcats are getting in foul trouble.
If Boyd County has to capitalize on these foul shots, they expect to ask them away.
And with that, here's Joey Wells at the line. And Wells puts up good. Wells now has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points tonight. Gets his average. 52-45, Lions out on top. Wells hits it again. Joey Wells, 53-45. And we've got a foul with the backboard.
Yes, I think Salyers has got him a little bit too close.
And fans are still throwing things out of the court on both sides here. The referees have to hold the game up from time to time to clear the debris. So the foul is on number 42. That's his second foul. And at the line will be John Webb now for the Tomcats. Webb's got 16, make it 17. He'll have another. Tomcats staying close right now. Oddly enough, from the free throw line, they've got 3 out of 3 now.
Yes, that was the downfall. Third quarter, wasn't it?
Yeah, they're tough at the line, I'll tell you. There it is again. All right, 53-47.
They're still in the game, though.
Webb's got 18, and there's 7:25 in the ball game. Here's Todd Stein, one-on-one on Frank. Can't get in. Shoots it off the left side. Knocked out of bounds by John Webb. And back into the ball game for Boyd County comes Brock Walters now. At the 53-47 game. Ashland's got some people in trouble. Farrell with 4, Daniel with 4, Haller with 3. And the Boyd County fans behind us chant defense. You may hear it. All righty, we've got a foul in here on Sisler. On the inbound play on the side, Bobby Coon calls against Sisler for a foul. It'll be his third.
That could actually have been 4 if they capitalized him on.
Right now, the Tomcats are creeping up ever so quickly and surely by the free throw line. And this time it'll be Gary Farrell. He's playing with 4 fouls to do the number. He's will shoot the bonus. They've got 4 out of 4 here in the fourth period of play.
There's this many fouls called. The clock is on run. It's been a long quarter.
Exactly. Farrell shoots good. 5 out of 5. And they're scoring with the clock stopped, as you said. That's the key right now. 53-48, the Tomcats within 5. Farrell can make it 4. He puts it up. Good. And we've got a 53-49 ball game. Brock Walters walks it up the court. He's going to be picked up at the half-court stripe by Crank. Walters down the right side. It comes the right side way to Ken Sisler. Left inside. Rise puts up a 20-footer. Good. Sisler from 20 on the left wing. He's got it.
Well, the crucial shot.
14 points for Ken Sisler, 55-49. Here come the Tomcats back out now. Back to right side. It comes to John Webb. Webb flipped inside, up and going. Webb back to Farrell. Farrell can't get nothing going. Here's Webb. Back to Farrell. Farrell from 15 to left side. No good. Daniel with the rebound. It's a loose ball, and the Lions have got it. Here comes Sisler out of there. Spins, comes up across the sideline by himself. Works one-on-one against Farrell. Drives, pulls up from 10. Good! Ken Sisler taking charge. 57 to 49. Here's a turnover. Knocked out of bounds. They've got a shot.
That's 5 on Daniels.
Gary Daniels has just down into the ballgame.
I'm not surprised Floyd County had looked underneath last 2 times down the court, so I get the 5th on Daniels.
Daniels fouls out at the 6:23 mark in the 4th period of play. Just when the Tomcats were knocking on the back door, Randy, I'll tell you what, Sisler took charge and hit 2 big baskets.
Yes, they were deep in the corner, Mike.
They were nothing but the nylon, and now at the free throw line will be Joy Wells. Wells will be up there now.
And he's going to put Hall back in for Daniels.
Yes, sir. Drew Hall, a big 6'4 senior, plays tight end on the football team for the Tomcats. Will be back in now. With Gary Daniel out, it has to be the key right now. Daniel fouls out with 6:23 to go in the 4th period of play. And they set up camp, and Jerry couldn't do a darn thing but just smacked a Boyd County player down. He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. They want a timeout. Boyd County 57, Ashland 49, back in 60. Hi, Mike Dodd and Randy Mason on hand here for WCCR. Randy, we've got a barn burner now, 57-49. And the fans are kind of getting psyched up now, huh?
Yes, Ashland had it down to 4, Mike. It's a good position, but just to hit those 2 bombs, it changed real quick.
It sure was. All right, here's Joey Wells. He puts it up good. Wells to the free throw line. Has got 12 points now for the night. He'll have another chance to get into 13. He does no good. And high to get it for the Tomcats. Come out of there is Drew Hall. Boy, Drew with a mile in the air. And here comes Scotty Crank now, 58-49. The Cats have got some work to do at 6:15 here in the ball game left. It's going to be Haller drives down the lane. It's going to be fouled. Haller took the ball and drove down the lane, and on the way in, he was fouled by Vanu. That's Clark's 3rd foul.
Mike, I wonder why Ashland Boyd County quit playing twice a year like they used to.
I don't know. I think they went out, Randy, and they tried to play other teams and sort of expand their schedule to further competition. Ashland, you know, they're going up there and they're playing Oak Hill, Virginia now, people like that. That might have something to do with it. I don't know.
It seems like it'd be better to play, the county another time rather than go to Pikeville, Jenkins, wherever it might be, so you can throw in your backyard.
Well, with that, the Tomcats at his 6th consecutive free throws, they missed there. Here comes Boyd County back. They shoot, but this is no good. Wells underneath, puts it up, and no good. He travels.
We get one giant step.
And we have a foul now.
The foul or technical or what?
I think we might have a technical foul here. And that is exactly what's going to happen because Jerry Farrell will move down to the Ashland free throw line. And Joey Wells was putting it up on a layup, and he walked to the ball. Here's Farrell. That's going to be in there. Farrell has 9 points for the night. And I don't know what the technical was about. I never did see it. Did you see it, Ray?
He must have voiced some opposition.
So with that now, here come the Cats. They've got possession with the technical score. It's 58-50. The Cats need 8 points. And here comes Frank, spinning, weaving down the court. Puts it up one-on-one. It's going to be blocked down to there. Tipped up. Haller's got it. He puts it up no good. Tipped up again. One twice. And with activity there, we've got a foul. And I think it might be on Gary Farrell. Pickle can't believe it. And they say the Pickle went over his back. And I think that's going to be all for Jerry Farrell.
Well, I know you can pick out one foul while they were all jumping in.
Yeah, it's hard to pick it out. Don Harden called it, and with that, Farrell is out. That was the ball game. So Jerry fouls out here.
Ashland did a good job on the boards that time.
That's the best they've done so far in the second half.
He was volleyballing it back and forth.
Farrell's out, Daniel's out, and into the ball game comes Bob Smedley now. Smedley's a scrapper. They won't lose anything in 5:40 to go in the ball game. The Boyd County Lions out on top. The Tomcats made a run, as Randy said a few minutes ago, 53-49. And since then, it has been Boyd County kind of tacking them on. They kind of picked up a couple of fouls here. A technical foul against Boyd County. And then Farrell picked up that foul over to go over the back. And this Ellswick at the line for Boyd County. He puts it up, no good. It's off of there. Here comes the Cats again. 5:36 to the ball game. Scott Frank directing traffic out front, top of the keyhole. Left side it comes to Webb. This time to Drew Hall. Looks inside. Finley at the high post. Can't get it into him. This time it's going to be Frank. Has it stolen away by Walters. Walters from Boyd County takes Scott Frank's pocket. And here come the Lions again. Todd Stye holds finger number 1. Stye works inside. This time it's going to be the Boss Walters back to Mike Bannon. Puts it up. No good. Webb way over the rim to get it.
I know Boyd County now let the arrow the ball that time down.
They did not though. 5:04 with 58-50 to score still. Here's Bob Bentley with the basketball. Ernie Simpson wants a timeout to circle the wagons. It was 4:59 to go in the ball game. It's Boyd County 58, the Ashland Tomcats 50. Back in 6. Junior high. Mike Todd and Randy Mason on hand here. 58-50. The Lions out on top. John Webb will inbound the basketball. Back it goes to Scott Frank. He's tracked out there by Kent Sisler. Sisler backs off. Lets him come across the line. It'll be Webb looking inside. He comes around the right side. Tries to get around a pick by Smedley. Cannot. And this time it's back to Frank at it to long range. Top of the keyhole. Webb right side. Puts up a 15-footer. Blocked out of there nicely by Brock Walters. And it will be Boyd County basketball. Off last is John Webb. And the Boyd County fans here getting very vocal behind us now.
We're starting to sense a victory.
Alrighty, 4:36 to go in the basketball game here. And Todd Stye, much like Bob Smedley, spark plug has the ball. At its long range now for Boyd County. The Tomcats still under man-to-man. Here's a gimme by Bannon. Good. Bannon just got loose on the back door and put it up and in.
Yes, his assist was fair on that, Mike, sitting in left.
60-50. Here's Frank. Turn-around jumper on the baseline. Good. Scott Frank. Scott's got 11 now. 4:06 to go. And 60-52 the basketball score for the Lions out on top. Here we go. Stye down the left side of Sisler. Puts up a 10-footer, no good. And for the rebound, Smedley for the Cats. 3:54 to go. Time becomes a factor now. The Cats trail by 8. Here's Webb out long range, top of the keyhole. Angles around the right side. Can't get in. He shoots it back out to Frank down the left wing now. Around the pick set by Haller. Haller now has the ball. Drives the lane. And here's a left-handed hook by no good. And with that, the Lions have got it. What, Randy?
There's not much movement on Ashland's offense, Mike. They're just standing around looking at each other.
3:27, 60-52, the Lions out on top. Here's Walters at the free throw line. And the left wing it goes to Sisler from 23. No good. It's going to be taken out there by Ellswick. He puts it up, knocked away. And Bannon's got it. They shoot it back at his side at long range. And I think we might have a 3-second call in there.
Yes, I think Badger coaches will get their attention on that call.
Yeah. So with that, we have another timeout right here. The score is Ashland 52 and the Boyd County Lions 60. Back in Mike Todd here along with Randy Mason from Summit Junior High on WTCR, the famous 14. Nice to have you along on the 16th regional basketball matchup. The Ashland Tomcats and the Boyd County Lions right now fighting it out. The Lions have the 8-point edge, 60-52, with 3:13 to go in the basketball game. In the backcourt, it'll be the basketball will be taken out. That's the far side.
I think they're trying to get straightened out by the timeout.
And to inbound the basketball for the Tomcats will be Webb. He gets it over across the way now to Scott Frank. Frank comes across the timeline at the 3:07 mark. Frank angles around with Sisler on him. Turned around, lost this one. A nice move and puts it up and in. Scott Frank with a move on Sisler that was great. And Scott now has 13. 60-54.
Good job penetrating on Frank. He'll need some more of that last 3 minutes.
2:55 to go in the basketball game. Here's Walters supposed to pass into Mike Bannon on a beautiful play, and Bannon's got 12 points. 62-54. 2:43 to go. And the Cats got some work to do. The clock is running now. Here's Frank again. No good. Gets his own rebound up and off the glass again. And no good. Sisler picks through Hall's pocket. Here come the Lions. They're running. Here's Ellswick with a gimme. He's no good. Comes off of there. And the Cats got it the other way. Tomcats 4-on-2 now this time. And Webb holds it back up. Webb 12-footer on the baseline, no good. And they're shooting some shots that aren't good percentage shots right now.
I think it's too big of a hurry.
And got a foul in there on the rebound. And the foul will be on number 24. That'll be Sisler, I think it is. That's Sisler's fourth foul. And that's the free throw line for the Ashland Tomcats, will be Drew Hall.
He's playing 52.
So Big Drew stands in there. Has 2 points of the night. Drew puts it up. No good, and it's kicked out of there. The Tomcats get it. Webb hustles to get it. Shoots it back over to Crank. At it long range. Scott drives in. This time on the baseline. 25-footer, no good. And Ellswick with a rebound. Here shoots it off the side now at the 2-minute mark. 62-54, the Lions by 8. Side across the timeline. Dog by Smedley. Nice pass inside, but it's going to be knocked away in there. And we've got a jump ball between Ellswick and Drew Hall. Well, the Tomcats move on to play Russell Tuesday night, and the Boyd County Lions take on Greenup. No rest, Randy.
I think Boyd County plays 7 more at home. Of course, they've only played 2 regular season games up to now.
16th region play really gets hot and heavy and hairy here in January, I'll tell you. Alrighty now, 62-54. There's the toss in the circle. It's going to be knocked away, and I think they say that the Lions, we've got a foul, a holding foul now. And the foul will be on number 42. That'll be Salyer's fourth foul for Boyd County. And at the line will be Tim Howard. Howard has the 2 points tonight. He's 0 for 4 at the free throw line, Randy, and he's going to have to connect right here. There's Haller's shot. It's going to be no good. Haller gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. Nice play by Tim Haller. Boy, they needed that.
Last 2 times they hit stuff, so they got the tip off.
All right, 62-56. The Cats cut it down to 6 now. The closest they've been, 53-49.
Hank County's are 4 to score, looks like.
And here's Fannin. Tries to shoot a pass down the left wing to Joey Wells. They say it went off of Wells' hand. And the Ashland fans love it. Boyd County hates it. And here come the Cats again at a minute 33. With that, we've got a timeout here. Ashland 56, Boyd County 62. Back in 6. John and Randy Mason on hand here as the waning moments of the basketball game come to life here with a minute 33 left in the ball game. It'll be John Webb now. The Cats will have to come the full length of the court as the county backs off. Let's Webb come across the timeline. The Cats trail by 6, 62-56 here. At the minute 24 mark, here's John Webb. The Cats need a basket badly, very badly right here. And quickly, here's Smedley. Cross-court pass to Smed. He gives it back to Frank, back to Webb at long range. Top of the keyhole, angles off to the left side, puts it up, no good, lets it fly. And Frank gets the rebound, no good, from 12. And we've got a foul in there, and I think it's going to be, let's see on who.
Blake Frank looks must be called on him.
And it is on Scott Frank. That's the third personal foul on Scott. If you just joined us now, the Tomcats at the 6:23 mark of the ball game lost Jerry Daniel by foul. Jerry Farrell fouled out at the 5:40 mark, and Tim Haller picked up his third personal foul at 7:29 in the third. So they've had their problems foul-wise. For Boyd County, they've had a couple of people. Ken Sister's got 4, Van Hoos's got 3, Ellswick's got 3, and that's about it.
What's all the controversy about? Timeouts left?
Yeah, I think so, probably. It's about all I can think it would be. At the present time, we see Ernie Simpson and Gene Clark, along with Don Harden, the referee, and all the assistant coaches gathered around the official score here, and they're trying to figure out probably how many timeouts each team's got.
That's where they need to write down the time when each timeout was called.
So we have a minute 06, whatever it is, it's over with now. It didn't take very long. The officials, Don Harden and Bob Coons, have just about taken care of the problem. Not a very big crowd on hand here tonight. I thought there would be a larger crowd, but it's still a good crowd. This place holds 5,500, I think. We'd like to thank, of course, at this time, we got this little break right here. We'd like to thank the Boyd County people. Mr. Dr. Cole and Mr. Hutchinson and all the Boyd County people for their hospitality here for WPCR. It's been great. Anything we wanted, we finally, they've taken care of us. And our thanks go out to the Boyd County Board of Education. They're all the people involved here for taking care of WPCR. It's been a great help to us to make our stay here at Summit a good one. All right, a minute 06 Ty at the free throw line, puts it up and in. So Todd Ty, if you remember, went to the free throw line on a foul a moment ago on Scott Frank. Ty connected. He'll have another, and it is good. Ty has 8 points, and it is 64-56. Here's Medley, puts up a nice move, beautiful shot, and he can't make it, and it's going to be a loose ball on the floor, picked up on the Tomcats. Frank in backcourt, found a Webb. He puts up a 15-footer off of the glass, no good, but he was fouled by Mike Bannon. Mike Bannon gets the foul. 64-56, 51 seconds. The Tomcats trail it by 8. And just a little bit of a preview, fans, and I know, Randy, you'll agree with me. What could happen in the 16th region here come around March?
I'll tell you, Mike, as far as I'm concerned, 16th region is wide open this year.
He's done a lot of points, separating about 6 schools. That's for sure. Here's Webb, puts it up, and it's good. Webb has 19 now for the ball game. He's played tremendous. This will be his second good ball game. He had, I think it was 19 against Fairview the other night.
Yes, that's 2 good games back to back.
John puts it up again, good. John Webb has got 20. It is 64-58. The Tomcats in a full court press. Here's Ty in the backcourt still. We're counting, and Ty in trouble. Double team gets it over the timeline to Brock Walters. Walters comes down the right wing, back outside. We got a foul, I think, by Webb. So the Lions begin to take out some air out of the ball, Randy, as you said earlier, and the Tomcats now forced to go to the personal foul route, and they're out to get the ball back. And John Webb picks up his first foul, I believe, as hard as he played.
That's right. He's an aggressive ball player.
Well-played ball game tonight, I'll tell you. You couldn't find any lack of enthusiasm when either one of these teams played, I'll tell you. All righty, let's go here. Now we go with Waller. He puts it up and in from the charity strike. Walters has 3 tonight. He'll have another. And it's up and no good this time. With the rebound, Joey Wells, and he stepped on the end line, and the Cats will have it coming the other way. 38 seconds to go. Boyd County 65, and the Ashland Tomcats 58. Scott Frank across the timeline, 35 seconds. And Haller with a 10-footer off of the glass, no good. Rebounded by Hall. The left-handed hook, good. Beautiful shot by Drew Hall. 4 for Hall. The Cats call a timeout. And we'll be back in 60 seconds. It's Boyd County 65. Score is Boyd County 65, the Tomcats 60. There are 27 seconds left in the basketball game. And the Tomcats scored just a moment ago with a left-handed hook shot, a sky hook by Drew Hall. And the Tomcats will pick up the Boyd County Lions now at full court. And the press will be employed here. Make no mistake about that. The Lions had 51 turnovers in the weekend trip down there in Lexington, and most of it was due to the press.
Of course, Mike, I think Coach Clark thinks they averaged about 16 a game, though.
That's right. Here's Sty. Left side it comes to Brock Walters. They're still in backcourt. Time is ticking off, but Sty comes across it out. 17 seconds left. And this is Joey Wells back to Sty. Sty can't get in. Back at long range. It's 11 seconds. The Boyd County Lions have won it. And it's just a matter of the score now. We got a foul out of backcourt. Bob Smedley had to come out and take a foul to stop the clock at 9 seconds. Smith picks up his first foul. At the line, but 9 seconds to go will be Brock Walters.
Mike, you recall last time Boyd County had State National?
I think it was about 74, I think. It's been a while. This will be only the 4th time in 51 games, I'll tell you. And it is good. Brock Walters puts it in. It is now 66-60. Walters has 4 points. He'll shoot again. And the fans begin to lead. Brock scores this time. No, he does not. And it's out this time. The Cats come back with 6 seconds to go. And knocked out of bounds by Joey Wells. And a pass from Smedley over to Haller. With 3 seconds to go, Boyd County has defeated the Ashland Tomcats. And this is the second 16th regional team since Holy Family to beat the Ashland Tomcats in quite some time. Now, shot, wait a minute. And the game is over. Frank shot no good. And we'll be back in a minute to talk about that, Randy. It's Boyd County for the Ashland Tomcats. by a score of 66-60 to the Boyd County Lions. And Randy, I think you were going to say something a minute ago. Tell us what you had on your mind there, huh?
I think you threw a curve at me, Mike.
Yeah, sure. What I think I was trying to relate there was the fact that the Ashland Tomcats have been defeated by a 16th region team for the second time. I think last time was Holy Family, was it not last year in the district?
I think East Carter beat them.
Hey, that's right. They sure did. I take that back. I'd forgotten all about the Raiders of East Carter.
Right. Getting back to your region, Mike, you got to remember we've got Fairview. They played Boyd County tough twice. Fairview has had the lead one in the fourth quarter both times against Boyd County, but they've worn the opposition down. That's their strength. The bench strength is no getting around that. Well, Greenup County got beat the other night by Ashland. Ashland came out super hot, and there never was no contest. Russell, they can also be considered the 16th region. Looks like you mentioned, Mingo East Carter has beaten Ashland, so they're capable of it. So right now, Mike, I'd say there are 5 teams trying to upset Ashland.
Let's take a look at some of the key things here, and then we'll break away for a couple of seconds here. I think there were 3 things that happened in the ballgame. The Ashland Tomcats made a great run, Randy, 53-49 at one time. That's about the closest they got. The longest lead was 12, I think. And Daniel fouled out. Farrell fouled out in the fourth quarter of play. Haller got into some foul trouble. And the Tomcats were not the same team without Daniel in there, I think. And I think you'll have to agree.
Oh, right. That's got the lead to 4. They were making a move on the county. Daniels picked up his 5th foul, like you mentioned. Of course, you can't take away from his first 2 bombs. That put him back up by 8. Then it was about all over for the Tomcats.
Okay, let's take a break here for about 60 seconds. We'll be back to take a look. John and Randy Mason on hand here for the 16th regional matchup between the Ashland Tomcats and the Boyd County Lions. Let's take a look at the final statistics here as we have it. First of all, for the losing Ashland Tomcats with 60 points, Scott Frankelite had 13 points. John Webb chipped in 20 in a tremendous effort. He came off of the bench, or not off the bench, but out of the slot there to start the second half with 8 points, 4 field goals, and wound up at 20 for the ball game. Jerry Daniel, we said, fouled out, had only 8. Farrell fouled out, had 9. The leading scorer for the Cats is Farrell. Tim Haller had 4 points. Bob Smedley 2. Drew Hall for 4. And that's the way it stood for 60 points for the Ashland Tomcats. The winning Boyd County Lions, Mike Bannon, had a good ball game with 12 solid points. Brock Walters did not start, but he came in, played a good 4 game, had 4. Mark Gelswick had 4. Mark Van Oos had 3. Kent Sisler, the guy that got the job done, much like Webb did for the Lions, had 16 solid points. Joey Wells came off the bench, got a good job done, had 12 points for him. Tommy Shiger started the ball game at 5 first quarter points and was shut out the rest of the way at 5. Todd Stye, a guy that they didn't think was going to play at all, he was doubtful at any reason, and he came in after the flu and has 8 points. And I'll tell you what, he really played some great defense in there, and I thought he did a great job keeping and controlling the ball in the tempo for Boyd County. Free throw wise, it was about even, really. The Tomcats had 16 for 29. The Boyd County Lions 16 for 23. Randy, looking at the final statistics here, Boyd County for field goals, 25 out of 57 for 45%. The Tomcats, on the other hand, had 23 for 58 for 39. So the Lions did outshoot the Tomcats. And, in fact, Boyd County out-rebounded the Tomcats 40-36. Turnovers, it was about even, though not a real big factor in the ball game. I think 2 or 3 of them may have been at one particular time, but overall it was not. Boyd County 18, Ashland 15. And the fourth quarter, Randy, we see there was 4 for 19 for Ashland in the fourth quarter of play, and then that had to be a big factor there.
The fourth quarter said 4 for 19. You're not going to win too many games shooting at that. Also, noticing at the scorebook that Webb only had 4 foul shots in the fourth quarter, and him being their big gun, they need to get the ball to him more than what they did.
And you look at these statistics and everything, and it really comes out. At one time there, I think if we can get back to it there, remember, if you'll remember that the rebounds there were very much for Boyd County at the third period of play, and that really had a lot to do with getting them out there into the lead. Looking at the quarters, if you're maybe wondering about that, at the end of the first quarter with Boyd County 13, the Ashland Tomcats 10, and the Lions came back out and really cracked the ball game open in the second period of play with 23 points in the second quarter to the Ashland Tomcats 16 for a 36-26 halftime lead. In the third period of play, the The Tomcats got their ball game together. They came out and did a good job. They came out and outscored Boyd County 17-14. At the third quarter end, it was 50-43. And at that time, the Tomcats made their move, remember, 53-49. The job was in 4, and then things began to happen. We talked about a charge there by Jerry Daniel, and, of course, the 2 long bombs by Sisler had to be a big part of the basketball game there. For the final period of play, it was Ashland 17 and Boyd County 16, and they could only trim it to 6 points. So that's about the way it went round up there.
That's true, Mike, but you've got to remember that cold spell Ashland went through in their foul shooting.
In the third period of play, I think we should mention that the Tomcats, I think if you could use the word forte or their strong point or whatever kind of word you want to use, they did against Fairview, shot 20 out of 27 and sealed a win away from the free throw line. And they're normally a good free throwing shooting team, and they had trouble there in the third period of play where I think they missed 4 out of 5.
Something like that. Missed the first 4, first 5 shots.
And that really had a lot to do with the tempo there, but then they came back and hit 5 consecutive free throws in the fourth period of play to get more like, I think, the characteristic Tomcats that we're normally seeing most of the time.
We mentioned that they made their foul shots. It could have been a tie game or been 1 point or 2 at the most.
Tell you what, let's do. Let's take a break right about here, and we'll be back in... It was the first part of the ball game. In fact, the first half was played tremendously well, and everybody was, getting after it and getting out and getting the job done. And it was just a matter of one team maybe lapsing there for a certain amount of time, and the other one taking advantage of it. And that's not exactly what happened.